Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another video. So, it has been a while since I made a video, and honestly I wasn't well for a couple of weeks, like tons of weeks, and then life got very busy. So, I built this particular build when Moschino stuff was released, and truth be told, I wasn't feeling very up to recording it or editing it, and I tried already 3 different times to do a voiceover, and I even uploaded 2 of them, but I'm like, I don't feel it, I don't feel the voiceover. So here goes to attempt number 3. 3, 4, 4, right? Yeah. 3, wait, what? I don't recall. Whatever. So, yeah, life has been very busy. Not we, but the owner of the apartment complex was doing a renovation. And this renovation has been going on for 2.5 months now. And we had to take off all of the furniture we had on our balcony because they were doing stuff and construction work and shit. So we literally had lawn chairs and a barbecue griller in the living room. So the living room was a straight up shit. Let's just say what it was. And I don't know, messy environments cause me stress, a lot of stress, and I cannot focus. And there was nothing I could do about it because they were outside. And they finally finished with most of the stuff, so we were able to move everything outside. And then we painted the entire house inside. And honestly, it was just... I'm feeling well. After so many months, I'm feeling well. So I'm like, let's try to do a voiceover again. And I'm excited to be back. I'm not gonna lie, this is not a build that's ooh, welcome back, build. What such an amazing build, wow. It's not going to blow your mind off. I built that in a time that I wasn't feeling well. So every time a pack gets released, EA Game Changers get early access. And for you to get early access, you must produce content for it, which makes sense, obviously. And I said out of what I'm always doing, I just went ahead and got the early access, and then I realized I'm not feeling well. How the hell am I going to produce content for it? So I kind of forced myself to produce content even though I didn't release it on YouTube. Because let's be honest, during a pack release is when most people discover your channel and search for new content, so it's a great opportunity for you to get your name and brand out there. So for me it was very hard to sit that one out and say I am not doing well. I cannot force myself to record those, even though I did sit down and did the build. I was not well, so I was like, fuck that. Simple as that, fuck that, I don't care. So yeah, I mean, let me be completely honest, it's not a pack that I got hyped about or I was excited about. I mentioned that on the Moschino video that I did, a room build. I don't enjoy the pack. I went in to create a scene because I was like, you know what? The build items are very high-end and are not my style. So let's see, what the create a sim aspect, the clothes, what it has to offer. And I went to create a sim and I'm like, this is straight up shit. I don't know. I expect for a Moschino stuff pack to have, high-end stuff. Because, it's a clothing brand that sells overpriced, at least in my opinion, clothes and accessories. So I was expecting, to be mind blown. Essentially, I was expecting a luxury party stuff pack, Moschino styled. Or a mash-up between Get Famous and Moschino. And when I launched create a sim, I saw like some clothes that were very questionable. Like, the thing that stuck with me was a t-shirt that just had a bear on it, like, you know, in the pocket, and a dress that it was just covered with bears, I think, teddy bears. And I'm like, is this what this stuff bag is about? I don't like it. So yeah, I did that when I was dressing up the mannequins that you see here. And I'm like, I need to use Moschino stuff bag, right? Because this, essentially, my idea behind that was a retail blog with, I guess, fashion stuff. So you have the fashion photography studio, and then you have the Moschino retail store, like, you know, high-end retail store, that you're like, if I go there, I know everything will be overpriced. The cashiers and the employees will look at me like, I am the best, you are straight up like bottom class or whatever, and I don't want you to touch the clothes because you will make them dirty and some stuff. And then you have a beauty salon, which I've never done one, but this is the only part of the build that I actually enjoyed. I felt like it was kind of creative to try and create like a hairdresser salon. So yeah, this was my idea behind that build. But honestly, I'm not proud of it. I don't think it has anything special, to be completely honest. Again, I built that in a period that I wasn't feeling very well, and I feel like it's not complete crap that I don't want to release it. So for example, I've built many things before, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look good. But I don't hate it. Like, it's just not up to my standards. Like, it's okay. And I know that some people might say, oh, it's good, you know, but I'm like, I don't know. I've definitely done better than that, you know. But the beauty salon, I really like it. I think it was very fun to do. I know it was very fun to do. I really enjoyed it. What else? Let me think. Oh, yeah. So this week I was feeling better, and I'm like, for once, I don't even know after how many weeks I felt creative. And I'm like, I got the itch to build, and I'm like, I really want to build something, even though I didn't have the time. Like, it was crazy busy. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? And then I realized, so the new pack, the Magic, Realm of Magic, I think it's called, releases on 10th, if I'm not completely mistaken. We get early access sooner than that. I'm not sure if I am allowed to share the date. So it's like, I have already done builds that I've never shared because I just, took time off for myself. And I'm like, oh, I cannot build, because after that, I would love to build with a new pack. So it's like, okay, cool. But as for the new pack, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. From what I've seen up to now, I really like it. However, occults are not my thing. I don't like them. Vampires is definitely at the bottom of my list. Like, girl, nope, that's a big nope from me. And I don't like the gameplay of vampires. I don't like the items. So it's like, yeah. So I'm not sure, like, I've never played Sims 1 Making Magic. Sims 2, I didn't own the pack. And Sims 3 Supernatural, I was like, nope. I had it constantly disabled. I remember playing a bit, like buying the pack and playing a bit with it, and then I was like, yep, that's a big nope. It was during the time of True Blood that I really enjoyed it. I think that if you haven't seen True Blood, like, it's a TV show, I don't recommend you watching it. It gets easily very boring. Like, after a while, it's like, just shoot me, please make it stop. But yeah, it was essentially a vampire and a fairy, and I liked recreating that, in the game. And that's the only reason why I used it, and then straight up disabled the supernatural stuff, So I don't know how I will feel about the pack. I've seen some stuff, like I've seen the familiars, and I really enjoy Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Is it just Sabrina? Okay, how's it called? Like the Netflix show. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was something like the cartoon, like the animation many years ago that I used to watch as a kid. Sabrina something adventures that I love, and I saw that we also have familiars with the pack, and I was like, sign me in, I love that. So yeah, we shall see about that when it releases. But let me tell you about something the build. So I was looking at it at the first time while I was editing it, and I realized that this is a salon. So when you go to a salon, the hairdresser needs to have access to your hair, so she or he can like wash it. And I'm like, the way that I have placed the chairs there, you know, behind the sink, it doesn't make any sense because the hairdresser can't access your hair. So I moved all of that and changed a bit the layout of camera. So this area behind the block, I was inspired by Sims 3. I don't know if you recall, but Sims 3 had rabbit holes, and behind a couple of them it was like the corporate building, and it had a nice backyard area. This is not something that's common where I live, so I don't know if it's like common around the world, but I really got inspired by it, and I'm like, I would love to have a nice space for the workers or the people, you know, just, I don't know, traveling through the area, to basically be able to sit there and drink a coffee. So, excuse me, this is the build. I am kinda happy with it. Like, if I had to rate it, it would be a 6. I'm not in love with it, but I think it's fine. If you want, for whatever reason, to download it, it will be in the description down below, or it will be in my gallery with my username in the gallery. It's the exact same as here on YouTube. So yeah, sorry for being like away for so long. I am excited that I'm feeling better, and I'm excited, you know, to the idea that I'm coming back, even though it's up until like the 10th of September. It will be very busy for me, but yeah, I'm excited. So we shall see how it will go. And this video, like, I didn't comment anything about the build, so apologies. Oh yeah, here you can see the new layout that I mentioned. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll have an amazing day, and take care. Bye!